I know I'm not the only one who's absolutely desperate for fall to be here. And by the time you're watching this video, we're definitely closer to it. I think we're like 2 weeks from fall, or maybe, yeah, 2 weeks or so. So I'm super excited. I live in Texas, so I don't get the beautiful weather and the beautiful scenery as other places, but nonetheless, I'm super excited. I want the weather to be a little bit nicer, not as hot. It has been kind of nice in the past few days, almost like a week, because it's been very rainy, very gloomy, so I love that kind of weather. So I thought, what better opportunity with this beautiful weather I've had in the past week or so to talk about some fall books. I know a lot of people have already been posting a lot of fall content and like TBRs for the fall or like spooky season, but I'm just getting into it. I've been reading the past month, so like the month of August. I definitely got into the more mystery genre, so I did start a new series which is like more the cozy mystery. I've been loving it. It's the, I want to remember the name. The series is called The Teen Mystery or something like that. I'll go grab the book in a minute and show you, but I've been that book, the first one that I read on the series, definitely got me in the mood for fall, and the more cozy, the more mystery. So we're gonna be talking about a few mysteries here. I've got 5 books, but I also have a few more that I wanna talk about that are on my Kindle. And this is not gonna be my full TBR because I do have a few more picks that I have to get with my friend, that we have a book club together, just the two of us. And we pick a book per month. I only have so far the one of September because clearly we're in September, but we still need October and November, so I don't have those just yet, but we'll talk about what we have and what I'm thinking we're gonna be picking for my little book club. Before we dive into my books, please be sure to subscribe. It is super easy and it does help my channel a lot. I do want to thank you if you've been here for a little while. I finally hit 2,500 subscribers, which might not seem like a lot, pretty much nothing for a lot of people, but it is a big milestone for me, so thank you so much. If you've subscribed, if you are a returning viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some books because I tend to talk a lot. But let's jump right into it. The series that definitely got me into the more fall, very atmospheric, cozy vibes is actually called A Tea Shop Mystery. So the one that I was just talking about in my intro, this is my second book on the series. This is Gunpowder Green. By the time you're watching this video, I've already finished it. I am pretty much done. I think today I'm planning on finishing this book. This is the second one I've read and the second one on the series. So the first one, called Dead by Darjeeling, I really loved, clearly, because I got the second book, and there is like 28 books in this series. The one that brought me to this series was just me strolling through Barnes & Noble, just casually one day, and I stumbled upon this book. So the author is called Laura Childs. I think that's like a pen name. I don't think that's her real name. And I grabbed this because look at that beautiful cover. So pretty. This is Lemon Curd Killer. I haven't read this. I think this is one of her newest releases. I got this sometime during the summer, but like the beginning of the summer. I think maybe for my birthday or something. So then I saw it was like a very long series, so I thought I'm gonna start from book 1. That's why I got Dead by Darjeeling, and now I'm on book number 2. And for part of my fall TBR, I have right here a picture because I don't have it physical just yet, Shades of Earl Grey, which is book number 3 on the series, which is gonna take me a long time, but I definitely see myself reading all of it unless it gets repetitive. I don't know, but so far I've been really loving it. So that's kind of like part of my TBR and also part of our recommendation. It's very atmospheric. It's all about the owner of a tea shop called the Indigo Tea Shop in Charleston, and she is on the side, besides being a tea shop owner, she is helping solve these murder mysteries. So it's very mellow in a way because it's not like terror, it's not like a thriller, it's just a cozy murder mystery. Someone gets killed, and during the book the owner of the Indigo shop is trying to solve it. So it's kind of like fun. It's it's been really good. I really been liking it. So, speaking of cozy mysteries and part of a series, my second book on my fall TBR, besides Shades of Earl Grey, is going to be the second, and I don't know if it's gonna be last, but at least second book on the Ebb and Fall Witches B&B mystery. So I read the first book last year, which is called In the Company of Witches, and I really loved it. It's also more on the cozy, very atmospheric. I'm pretty sure they're in Vermont or someone in New England, a beautiful, small, cozy little town, and it's during the fall, of course, so you get the vibes. If you're looking for that, definitely look into this very short series. I don't know if this is the second and last one, but it is the second book in the series, When the Crows Away. So I'm super excited to finish this little series. I love the first one, so I know I'm also gonna really enjoy number 2. So those are the two more, I think these are the only really cozy mysteries that I have. I don't know, I guess we'll see. So for my third pick, speaking about murder mysteries, I'm going to, or attempt, I think I'm going to do it, read the very first Hercule Poirot mystery by Agatha Christie, of course. This is The Mysterious Affairs at Styles. So I'm pretty sure this was her first published book. I bought this book sometime last year, probably also for fall, and I have yet to read it. So I'm very excited to see what this is about. This is going to be my only second Agatha Christie book. Last year I read for my book club with my friend Halloween Party, and I keep looking over there because that's where I have my little shelves. So we read Halloween Party and I really enjoyed it. I tried to solve the mystery. I was very close, but I didn't quite pinpoint the exact murderer. So I'll try it again with this first Agatha Christie novel. Very excited. I know she is the queen of mystery, and a book that was written, I think in the 20s, maybe? I think like something, yeah, I think it was the 20s or 30s, I don't remember. But very excited for this classic, pretty much I would call it a classic in murder mystery realm. I might as well keep it in the England vibes with the mysteries. We have another series, which I don't know why I'm getting myself into too many different series, but it'll be fine. I think this is like 4 books in the series. This is The Windsor Knot by S.J. Bennett. So the series is called Her Majesty the Queen Investigates. First in the book, how beautiful is this cover, the beautiful queen's silhouette. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4 books in the series, so I'm excited to read about this one. I bought this last year for my birthday, so it's been sitting in my shelf for over a year. I really need to read it. And this is also on the shorter side. I think it's almost not even 300 pages. It's like 270 pages. So this is going to be a good one to read whenever I have a bigger book for the month. Because I am planning on doing this TBR for like the month of September, October, November. December, completely different game. We're gonna be all into Christmas vibes, of course, but that'll only be in the month of December. So for this next 3 months, this is going to be my TBR. And speaking of wanting to read a shorter book, which pretty much all of these have been shorter, for whenever I have to read a big chunky book, we have, well, it's gonna be my second attempt at reading Donna Tartt's The Secret History. If you're anywhere, if you're anywhere on the internet, you've seen how much people praise Donna Tartt's The Secret History. Beautiful cover. I am like, how many? 200 pages in. So I did start it last year, never finished. I think it's, I don't want to say it's heavy because it's not. It's just, I know exactly what it is. There's no chapters. So it's hard, or there is chapters, but the chapters are so massively long. It's not like it's hard to just have a stopping point. And it's 2 books, consider, like it's like book 1, book 2 in the whole book. So it's long. It's almost 700 pages long, I think, or 600 pages. I don't remember. No, it's like, okay, I exaggerated. It's 530 pages long. 540, 537 if you're very precise. So it's a chunky one, and it's not the easiest, I want to say. So at least it hasn't been for me. It's also very atmospheric, very definitely dark academia, which it is something that I really do enjoy. So this is my #1 priority for this TBR. I'm telling myself I have to finish this book. And the thing is, I was really enjoying it, but then I got interrupted by, I think, Daisy Hates. So I was kind of like reading this, and then I grabbed Daisy, and then you could not compete against Daisy. I love my Magnolia universe, which is a whole nother story. I have yet to finish the series. I need to get back into it, but right now it's interrupted for the fall TBR. But yes, around the 6, 7, 8 books that I'm picking for this fall, this is at the very top of my list. So I'm thinking this September I'm gonna start it with the hopes of finishing this same month, but we shall see. I know everyone loves it. A lot of people rave about this book. So I think that's another thing that has gotten on my head. Like, why am I not being able to read this as fast if everyone seems to love it? Like, what's wrong with me? So I don't know. We shall see. And then the other book that I have for my TBR, and the last one physical copy that I have right now, this is the Keeper of Enchanted Rooms. Another series. Like, what am I doing? I'm literally starting like 1, 2, 3, 4 different series, which is never good. Or like starting 3 series. This, I think it's also a trilogy, so it's gonna be only 3 books so far, if I'm not mistaken. And this is, I'm thinking for this more for November. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna be reading this. It sounds also very atmospheric, and it's settled in like the 18,000s, so I think it's gonna be very cute. It's more like magical, I think. So I'm thinking magical for me in my head is more like November. So maybe October, November. I don't know yet when I'm gonna read this, but definitely also want to read this. I know myself, I don't read as fast. I don't have a lot of time. So if I'm lucky, I'll do like 2 books per month. This past August, I read 3 books, so that makes me very proud. And then moving on to my Kindle, I've got a few here that are also on my TBR for the fall. First one being A Flicker in the Dark. I'm gonna post a picture right here. This one is going to be my book of the month for September with my friends and our little book club. So we're gonna be reading together A Flicker in the Dark, which is a thriller, like a murder thriller. So I'm pretty excited about that one, because all of the ones that I'm reading or that I have on my list are very mellow, still fall-ish, but this one is definitely more on the, you know, actual mystery and thriller. So I'm pretty excited for that one. So I've got that one, and I think that was the only one that I don't have yet physical. Except for we are yet to pick, again with my friend and I, our books for October and November. For October, I'm pretty sure we've both decided that we're gonna be reading, again, picture here, the second in the series of The Housemaid by Rita McFadden. So pretty excited about that one. We loved The Housemaid. I feel like everyone really likes it. It was definitely more the psychological thriller. The ending, my goodness, was so good. So I know that book number 2 is also gonna be really good. And on November, I have no clue what we're gonna be reading together. So yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for my list. I know people here on YouTube or BookTube have this massive TBRs of like 20, 30 books they wanna read. And for them, it's realistic because that's what they do. That's kind of like their job here on YouTube. But reading, for me, it's just a hobby. I love reading, but I don't have as much time as I wish I did. So this is unrealistic for me. Being completely blunt, I don't think I'm gonna be able to read all of these books, but I want to make it a point of at least trying to go for sure for 2 books per month. But if I can squeeze in a 3rd one, that'll be so good. We'll see how this 3 months treat me, but I'm hoping I can read a lot of these books. I'm definitely very excited. I want to say my favorite genre to read is mysteries, like murder mysteries. So it's my favorite time of the year for reading. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you're reading, what have you read that is good, anything you recommend, and let me know if you also have some kind of like seasonal TBRs. What's on the very top of that TBR? Let me know in the comments below. And like always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!